Imagine waking up and realizing your entire bank account has been locked. No warning, no explanation, no access to your own money for over a month. And every time you call, they treat you like garbage, even mock your name. Beat. Slight pause. But you want to know the craziest part? It only took $3 and a few Russian bots to make that bank fall on its knees and beg me to take my money back. If you've ever been disrespected, underestimated, or treated like you're nothing, hit that like button. Because today's story is one of the most satisfying, perfectly executed revenge moments you'll hear all week. Let's dive in. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was feeling nostalgic. Maybe I just wanted to support something small and local instead of those giant greedy banks. So I walked into this tiny neighborhood credit union, the kind with crocheted tablecloths, smiling pictures on the wall, and old carpet that smells like your grandma's house, and I opened a small account. Nothing huge, just enough to handle some monthly expenses. I felt good about it. Like I was supporting real people, not a corporation. But that feeling didn't last long. A few weeks later, I tried to pull cash from their ATM and the machine just froze. No message. No error. Nothing. I went inside, confused, and waited as the clerk, a guy who looked permanently annoyed with life, punched something into his computer. Without even looking at me, he said, "Just use this code next time. The ATM sometimes glitches. This will take it straight from your account." The tone wasn't rude, but it wasn't friendly either. I brushed it off. Mistakes happen, right? Right. Fast forward a few days. I try to make a small online purchase. Declined. Try again. Declined. I log into my account, or at least I try to, and it says, "Account under review. Temporary hold." My stomach dropped. Temporary hold? For what? I wasn't on overdraft. No weird charges. No disputes. Just, suddenly locked out of my own money. I called their support line. After waiting 37 minutes, someone finally picked up. I explained the situation calmly, but the woman on the line sighed dramatically and said, "Sir, if you people want to use our services correctly, you need to." You people. I froze. Maybe I misheard. But then it kept happening. Another clerk hinted, "Maybe our system flagged you because of your background." Another said, "With foreign names sometimes these things take longer. It's normal." The way he said foreign made my skin crawl. I wasn't angry yet. Not fully. But I felt something heavier, shame. That burning, humiliating shame of being treated like you don't belong. Like you're suspicious, just because of your last name. Every call was the same. Snarky voice. Zero help. Condensation dripping off every word. They kept promising. "It will be resolved soon. It's being reviewed. Our system is processing it." But soon became a week. Then 2. Then 4. A month without access to my own money. A month of disrespect and excuses. A month of being treated like some kind of criminal. And the worst part, they didn't care. One night, after my 6th useless phone call, I video called my family back home. I wasn't even looking for a solution. I just needed to vent. I told them everything. The locked account. The attitude. The prejudice. The helplessness. My younger cousin, who's always messing around with weird online stuff, suddenly leaned forward. He said, "Why don't you try that Russian service? The one that pays users to post stuff." I blinked. "Russian service? What are you talking about?" He explained. "There's a website where you can pay people, real people in Russia, or automated profiles, a few rubles to post anything you want on social media. Reviews. Complaints. Comments. Anything. You can even choose American-looking profiles." It sounded insane. Sketchy. Ridiculous. But I was desperate. And honestly, angry. Really, really angry. The quiet kind of anger that doesn't shout. The kind that plans. The plan, reputation for sale. I opened the website. The prices were laughable. 2 rubles for a post. 5 rubles for a comment. 10 rubles for a longer review. For reference, 1 Russian ruble equals 1 US cent, meaning each post cost 2 cents. I had never spent money so fast in my life. For the price of a cheap cup of coffee, I wrote out a few messages. This bank locks your money for no reason. Terrible customer service. They mock people with foreign names. Avoid at all costs. Then I clicked publish. In seconds, literally seconds. Their Facebook page, their Instagram, their Google reviews, their Twitter, all flooded. Hundreds of accounts, all posting, all complaining. An avalanche of bad PR. Their notifications must have been screaming. The best $3 I have ever spent. The revenge hits hard. By the next morning, their rating had dropped. Their posts were filled with angry-looking comments. Their last photo got 87 identical complaints in under 5 minutes. And then, the call came. Climax, the call from the top. My phone buzzed around noon. Unknown number. Local area code. I answered. A calm, controlled voice said, "Hello, this is the call center manager of Credit Union name. We need to discuss your account." Oh, now they want to talk. Suddenly they were polite, respectful, even apologetic. He said, "We understand your frustration. We regret the inconvenience. We're ready to transfer your full balance plus $50 compensation to any bank of your choosing." $50. Just like that. Funny how a month of my time was worth nothing to them. But a few hundred angry comments had them sprinting. I stayed calm, silent. Let him talk. He ended with something interesting. "We're glad we reached an agreement. And it seems best for both sides if we conclude this matter positively." Translation: "We know what's happening, but we can't prove it. So let's just end this." And I did. They wired everything out. Account closed. Revenge complete. The Russian comments still up. That's their problem now. Sometimes karma doesn't come naturally. Sometimes you have to give it a tiny push. And when people abuse their power, disrespect your identity, or treat you like you don't matter, it feels good to remind them that you do. If this story gave you chills, smashed your anger button, or made you smile just a little, drop a like. Tell me in the comments, what's the pettiest yet most satisfying revenge you've ever pulled? And of course, hit subscribe. More real-life revenge legends are on the way.